Testicles, 1, 2. Testicles, 1, 2. What's up, guys? Welcome back. First thing I want to say, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Something heavy on my heart, you know. There's a lot of shit going on in the world today, you know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and I just want to say, if you lost somebody, you know, my condolences for you. Because I really love people, but it seems like we just keep messing each other over, man. Hurting people, lying to people, saying whatever, you know, just to get over. We gotta get better with that, you know? So again, my condolences to people that lost people, whether it's here, overseas, or wherever in the world, man. I hope things get better before they get worse, but probably the opposite's gonna happen, but it'll get better soon. Love you guys. So with that being said, today's meal is going to be homemade empanadas. So I guess we're gonna jump right into it. So if you're cooking some ground beef, right, and you want it to be juicy, go with ground chuck. Ground chuck is probably the best because of the fat content on it, right? So that's the best, right? So I got some ground chuck. I'm gonna put some seasonings in it. So I'm gonna use like very simple season. Salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder, and then some sazon. Sazon is my favorite. I don't know, that just makes me feel like, you know what I mean? Just makes the empanada go to the next level. But so today's topic we're gonna be talking about is dreams, man. Going for your dreams, or you know what I'm saying? Shooting for your dreams, or however you want to say it. I've noticed, you know, like the biggest scam in the world to me is you work 40 years, 40 hours, and then you retire, and then people live, 5 or 10 years after they retire, right? And then they say, oh man, I wish I coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? Don't let nobody stop you from, you know, chasing your dreams, man. Dream as big as you can. Dream as much as you can for however long or whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's a dream, but you gotta make it an obligation. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Us just talking about it, and then us making it an obligation. You know, I've been told a lot of times, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Look, I hated cooking. I went to school for it and I hated it because, you know, when you work for these restaurants, they take full creative control. Oh, you gotta do it this way, oh, you gotta do it that way. My thought was, as long as you did what you're supposed to do and got the same outcomes, it really shouldn't matter how you got the outcome, as long as the outcome is the same to me. You know, but things are different and people are different. But yeah, dreams, man. Dreams. So my dream was to, ironically, is I wanted to have a cooking show and like be big and all of that stuff, like Emerald and all those other cats, right? But it never happened for me. And then one of my friends was like, man, why don't you just do a cooking show? I'm like, do a cooking show? What are you talking about, do a cooking show? Like on YouTube. Why don't you just do a cooking show on YouTube? I'm like, man, whatever. That ain't gonna be nothing. That ain't about nothing. All of that stuff is like fake and all of that. It wasn't, man. It wasn't. I'm making my dream come true right now in front of your faces, in front of you guys. You know what I mean? Because I actually trying to do something. Even if nothing comes out of it, even if nothing comes out of it, I'm still having fun doing it. You know what I mean? This is what's fun to me. Cooking in front of you guys, cooking for my family, cooking for friends, what have you. I always enjoyed that. Always enjoyed that. You know, so I think the next show, I'm gonna figure out something so where we all can talk together or connect some type of way. Leave some comments or something like that. But now look at me, I'm having fun, I'm back having fun, I'm laughing with you guys. I hope your day was good today. And if it wasn't, you know, let your tomorrow be better than it was today. You know, because it's all peace and love. You know what I mean? So getting back to what I was doing, I'll get back to the dream situation, but I just put a little garlic powder and an onion powder inside of it. I'm gonna put a pinch of adobe in it, you know, make a little flavor come out of it. But the sazon, to me, once you cook it, the sazon just brings the flavor, like, boom, just brings it out, you know? But we gotta figure something out. But getting back to what I was saying, I'm having fun doing this. Like I've talked to a lot of people, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you look good. You look like you're having a great time," because I am. I'm having a great time doing this. You know, Braden's here. The cameraman, come say what's up to the people. You know how we get out. Camera dude.
What up?
Shout out to Danny Phantom, aka Middle-Aged Musket. I think we might be working the beat in today. I don't know, but the beat is fire. The beat is fire. We're gonna be working the beat in some type of way, but we're gonna work it in. Shout out to everybody, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody stopping through, having a drink, coming to eat with me, guys. I really appreciate that. I really do. So, me, as y'all know, what's my favorite saying? Why I do all of that money, spend all that money, when you can make it to the house, baby. Make it to the house. It's easy. So, you know, as I do, I like the pan to be very hot. Get that very hot pan. Get us a nice little spatula. So dig this, my mom just came. Mom is back in the house now, so now I gotta kind of like sneak and use her pan. Like she don't know I'm using it yet. But like I was telling you, we was talking about the pot, I think last show, the show before that. This pot is almost 70 years old, bro. 70 years old. So my grandma had it, and then my grandma gave it to my mom. And then, ta-da, you got me, I snatched it from her. Well, not really, because if she come out here and see me using it, she might kick me in my butt. Even though she older, she still got them paws on. So we want to get that nice and cooked up, nice and brown. Still got a little cooking to go on it. But we get that nice like that. Got some red in it still. But you can, I wish you guys can smell this here, boy. Ooh, wee, that thing on fire. So we're gonna get that cooking. So while we're doing that, get that nice and cooking. I like to add Spanish olives to the mix. So after we're cooking that, we'll add the Spanish olives to it, and we're gonna get it right. So while we're doing that, getting that nice and cooked up, we're gonna whisk an egg. That's going to be our holder for the empanada dough. So with this, you can just whip it up with a fork, because when it comes down to it, when it finishes cooking, we're gonna add our Spanish olives to it. We're gonna mix it in, and then we're gonna fold it into the dough, right? And like I said, I hope you guys are doing good. Thanks again for stopping by, showing up with me. I hope you have a drink. I hope you're eating some food. I hope your family's doing good. I hope you're doing good, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. You know what I mean? We gotta do better as people, man. We gotta help each other, man. We gotta help each other, yo. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be preachy, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to preach to you guys because you guys know right from wrong or whatever. But for us to be where we're supposed to be, we gotta help each other a little more. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take my word, don't have to take my advice or anything. You know what I mean? But I would hope that we all take care of each other. So I got that on high right now, real high. We're gonna turn it down low or medium and let it cook a little longer. So like I was saying, back to what I was saying about the egg, we're gonna get us 1 egg, we're gonna whisk that up, and that's gonna be our binder, our holder for the empanada dough. And what I like to do, I like to take the empanada dough out and have like 2 or 3 out, just to get the ball rolling. And of course it would be crazy to open, right? Guess we'll do this the easy way. I mean, all I could think about was the show, man. Like the show. Right? I'm excited to get with you guys. I'm excited to eat with you guys. I'm excited to talk with you guys. It's awesome, you know? It makes me feel good. This is my therapy. To come and bother you guys. So like I said, you have 1, 2 or 3 of them out. Then we're gonna turn it on super low, right? Super low. And add our sazon. I'm gonna get that stuck in you guys' head today. Sazon. I'm gonna get that stuck in you guys' head. So really doesn't have any directions. I use 2 packs. So while that's on super low, we're just gonna add our sazon and all right. Wow. That's gonna take it up a notch. That's gonna take it up a notch. I'm trying to tell you. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I got Musket merch, man. Young Musket merch. Check it out. I rocked it the other time. That's my man, Danny Phantom, aka Young Musket. That's his merch. I gotta holler at him one day. Like I said, we're gonna figure out how to put all everybody's IG up or email or website or whatever. We'll figure that out. But still gotta shout out to the people. He's gonna be here next week. Phantom's gonna be here next week. we got a real good show next week. It's the cameraman's birthday. So normally what I would do on a 21st birthday is get him hammered, but he's not that type, so we're probably gonna have maybe a drink or two and then have some cigars and stuff like that. I'm gonna take him to a jazz bar because he really wants to go to a jazz bar, so that's what we're gonna do. Take him to a jazz bar, mellow out, chill, mellow out, you know what I mean? So I had picked one packet of Sassoon on there on super low or really low or simmer. That's what they call it in school, simmer. They have it on simmer. And I'm just gonna add another, like maybe quarter of the pack maybe. Or a little more, quarter of the pack. And we just let that cook. You wanna, when you're doing this, you wanna make sure that all the big, I should say like meatballs literally, are broken down. So when you come to it, you want it to look like this, right? That's how you want it to look, because we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna put some cheese in that thing. Spanish olives is gonna add a little salt to it too, so you don't want it to be over seasoned. Could add a little season too, a little more. Come on, Bray, take a peek. What you think? It's hot. What you think? A little more season? Yeah. A little more?
It's there, but
not there quite. Fuck it. We're gonna drop the whole joint in it. Smack it. We're gonna do it like that. That should take us to the next level, right? So we let that cool down, right? So let's say we was on one of these fake cooking shows to where they fast forward everything. So boom, they would take it out, it's already cold. Nah, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna put some cheese on that thing too. We're gonna add some of the olives. We're gonna add some cheese to that joint. Then we're gonna fry that joint. Yeah, that's how you get like when you get the empanada, that's how you get the bubble on the dough. Yeah, you might get fried, or some people bake it, but the original way is to fry it. Add our Spanish olives. It's gonna taste different with the Spanish olives. You never had olives. You wanna taste it before I put it in? No? All right. So, this is Spanish olives. Do I know the difference? Not really. I know Kalamata olives is like Mediterranean? I want to say, don't kill me, but I think it is Mediterranean. But I don't know for sure. But I think it's Mediterranean. Put a little olives in that joint. So you've never had an olive? No. No.
There's a funny story about that.
Okay, what's the story?
At the old store,
Uh-huh.
it
Uh-huh.
was Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
We had all the olives back there.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, no way anybody's buying all these olives. Like, this is ridiculous. So me and Danny Shane were in the back.
Uh-huh.
Or I guess he said somebody that he knows like can just eat olives out of the dog.
I can definitely eat olives.
He knows that people do
I definitely do that. I definitely do that.
But it was like blowing my mind. I was like, a gem of olives? Like,
Yes.
Like, they're like a salty snack to some people. Like, they can just snack on them like crackers.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did it wear you out?
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, bro, I can actually.
Get down on the draw too. I was like, what do they even taste like? He's like, I don't really know how to describe it. They're salty.
Yeah, salty. They're salty. They definitely have a salt content to it, for sure.
Like I said, I actually had it, but I'm sure that they'll
Yeah, it'll even out.
set that.
It'll even out. It'll definitely even out. So, I'm using our egg. I'm gonna whisk our egg. If you don't have a whisk at the house, just use a fork. Fork, knife, spoon, whatever you can get your hands on. It's not really that serious. But you do want the egg to blend together. So like that. Look at the frigidaires. Look at the frigidaire. Yeah, boy. Yeah, you want it to look like that. All right, so basically that's just like I said, it's gonna be our binder. Yes, sir. So now the fun really comes. I usually use a 10-inch disc, but these are only 5-inch discs, so this is gonna be kind of wild to make. I got so much meat. Pulse. Yeah, for real. That's crazy. Oh man. So then you put your cheese down, put it in a nice little, I guess line, what have you. Nice little line. And then you get a spoon, or you can get some gloves. Me personally, I'd rather do it with the gloves because you have more control of how much meat you're putting in there. Pause again. So Braden's never had an olive before. Very much so. I'm kind of nervous about this one. I'm kind of nervous about this live reaction because he might be like, oh, what the? This is nasty. Just because he doesn't like the olives. But like I said, you put your cheese down in a straight line or whatever, you know. Like I said, I usually use 10-inch discs, but I couldn't find 10-inch discs, so I had to use 5-inch. I think he's gonna like it. But we're gonna get that live reaction, right? Absolutely. That's how you know it's authentic. For sure. For sure. So I'm gonna get my oil nice and hot. While that's getting nice and hot, I'm going to put the egg mixture or egg batter or whisk egg, however you want to call it, on the outside of the disc, the empanada dough. Excuse my dog, he's being annoying. So you want to put that right around the rim, because we're going to fold that over. Put that right around the rim because we're going to fold it over. And this is going to be a short video today. This is going to be short. All right, so boom, this is what I like to do. So when you see those basically folds on the empanada, it's just a fork, right? Just a fork going over. Bless you. So you just press it down, fold it over, you press it down. You want to make sure all the meat or stuffing or whatever you want to say doesn't come out. This can get tricky at times because you're just pressing it down. It's sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. Like sometimes, see it's sticking, sometimes it doesn't stick. So with the fork, you just press the fork on the ends. Press the fork right on the ends. Right in, ends, ends, in, right? Empanada. Homemade empanada. Same thing. And you might want to do this a little quicker because sometimes it gets dry. Put that over. Put your thumbs in. Flip it over. Boom. 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 Quick, easy, nice little meal for the family. I remember I was in Pompano and I was making this meal for my family. And they went crazy over it. Something simple. Man, I thought I was gonna have enough for myself. They smashed it. Smashed it. Right, so like I was saying, so sometimes it's not gonna work all the way. Like, see, now that's one that's messed up, right? But to take care of that, when it's messed up like that, to take care of it, you can just press it with your finger. Just press it with your finger. Right, get a little bit of the egg, press it with your finger. Because the egg is the binder, right? Just be careful when you fry this one. Because when you fry it, that might be a little sketchy, right? That might be a little sketchy. Same thing. How do they say it? Eat, sleep, repeat. This one we're going to cheese, meat, repeat, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. I thought I said something cool. I really didn't. That was kind of corny. Very corny, actually. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, no, I mean, it was all right. It was okay. You know, I kind of was reaching on that one, but it's all good. All good reaching on that. So here we go, right? Press, 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 press. So let's try the messed up one first. Come on over, right? So the way to check to see if your oil is hot, I don't recommend. Oh, no wonder it's on low. Because that should have been popping out at us. Well, like I said, while that's cooking or getting warm, I can make some more, I guess, right? We got a few people in the house today, so we can make a few extra. Yeah, man, but today, my day was pretty good. I went to work on my day off. Got a few extra overtime hours and I had class. But it was pretty cool, man. I can't even complain, man. Now, the way I hold on to those overtime hours is if they don't send me home early tomorrow. See, that's where they get you at. That's where they kick you in the balls or the vagina or whatever. Because they try to get slick and send you home a little earlier than what you're supposed to really be going. But hopefully that doesn't happen tomorrow. So Brady has never had an olive. So I'm very eager to see how that goes, how that really goes. I'm very eager to see that.
You give them in a sauce? Can you?
Yeah. So actually the whole thing that I'm going to do is going to be over a bed of lettuce with buttermilk ranch over the top of it. Just takes the flavor up.
If I have something that like mask, if it is not as tasty to me, then it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We don't want it. We don't want it to mask.
Right.
He wants you to get the full flavor of it. You know, but yes, if you did have something that you didn't like, spice, like something like I was gonna get like a chipotle ranch or like a spicy ranch. Yeah, that would have took it to the next level for sure. For sure. But that's what I would do. I would add like a spice to it, something like that. So the spice and the salt kind of go together. You know, it's like, you don't know, but a lot of the cigar people know that if you have a cigar with if you have a heavy cigar with like a nice bourbon or a nice scotch or something like that, it kind of goes hand in hand. So it'll cut the, I don't know exactly how to say it, but I guess like the hard smoke, I want to say, with that after bite of the scotch or the bourbon or whatever whiskey. It kind of goes hand in hand. So going to what I was saying, that's how you know your oil's getting hot, because you can start hearing it pop because of the water that I put in there. Again, we're going to put our cheese down, and then we're going to put our ground beef, our ground beef in the thing. I don't have to say pause with that because it's ground beef. A little cheese. Get that thing cheesy. Now, when you put your empanada inside of the oil, make sure you have some tongs, because anything else is going to be hard for it to come out of, or hard for you to get it out. Pause. So we're gonna get this right. We're gonna see Braden's live reaction. Then we're gonna shoot around a little bit. I might open a beer, have a little conversation with my man B, figure out what we're doing next week for his birthday. Shout out to Danny Phantom, Young Musket. He'll be sliding through next week. Man, that's it, man. We just want to spread love, man. That's all it's about. Taking care of each other and spread love, man. That's all I want to do, man. That's all I want to do. The world is crazy as it is. I'm not trying to add any more craziness to it. You know, I just want to meet nice people and have a good time. One thing that turns me off with people now, I want to meet like-minded individuals. What does that even mean? I want to meet like-minded individuals. Like-minded this, like. Who gives a if you like-minded or not? Ain't like we out there building. We having a good time. I don't care about people being like-minded. I just want to have a good time. You know, now if we're talking about business situation or something like that, that's different. That's one thing that turns me off. Oh, I want to be around like-minded individuals. We just here for the night, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't live with you, or I don't have to go home with you. I just want to have a good time. Brady, how do you feel about that when people say that? They want to meet like-minded individuals. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel the same way you do. It's more of like surrounding yourself with people to like boost your own self. If you have goals and stuff, you want to surround yourself with people who see your dreams and you see their dreams, so that way you guys can feed each other off. It doesn't have to be the same thing.
Right.
One of my friends, he's like, he loves building PCs and everything. He'll like sit there and explain all the specs and everything. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm 10 toes down with you.
Right, I'm here to support.
SSD drive and now your computer's on overdrive and everything. Fire. Get it done, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's also like understanding people is a big thing. Like if I can connect with you on a good level and you can understand me, then that's good. My biggest thing is like being misunderstood. Or like the picture is already painted.
Right.
It's like, that's not
Right.
Which, I mean, I'm a bit hypocritical about that, but I'm pretty good at reading people.
Mhm.
So don't get me wrong, some first impressions and stuff are bad on my end, but I'm willing to like work with that.
Mhm,
But some
mhm.
people like I don't know, like even today, like this kid at work, he like purposely stopped the show, and I sat there and watched him do it, and I was a human bomb, like I was exploding to my judgment. And I was just like, dude, you gotta do something about this. And everyone's like, dude, he's like rookie chill, like he's cool. And I was like, no.
Nah, that doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
Like, I'm good, dude. It's like, I see his work ethic. He takes 20-minute bathroom breaks. Like, I know the type of person he is. Like, you may be able to have a good conversation with him. He might be like cool,
Right.
but that doesn't benefit me at all.
So let me ask you this, right? With you knowing that, would you hang out with him?
No.
If you were going to the club, would you hang out with him? Why not?
It's just, I wouldn't be able to connect.
Exactly. And that's another thing, right? That's another conversation that we had with Phantom, right? Like when I first came, right? You were there, you said, man, you gotta do it this way, you gotta do it that way, you gotta do it that way. Chemistry comes from respect. There's no chemistry if you guys don't respect each other. That's the bottom line. If you tell me to do something, but you've never showed me how to do it, you never said, Ju, you gotta do it this way. I see how you do it this way. This might be a little faster. But if you sit there and just look and don't say nothing, and then you wonder why we can't work together, because I don't respect you. Respect comes from, chemistry comes from respect. No matter what you're doing, it comes from respect. Chemistry comes from respect, right? And that also goes to your dreams, right? For somebody to believe in your dream, they have to respect your dream. Hands down, right? Me doing this, me cooking in front of you guys or whatever, having a conversation with you guys, I never thought I would be here. Never, because I hated cooking. But now, I'm having fun with it, man. I'm having fun with it. I get to laugh and joke with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Some episodes is gonna get a little more, a little more critical, I wanna say, or a little more testy, because some things really hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of those guys that I might have a rough interior, but if I'm really down for you, some things get to me about people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sensitive when it comes to certain things. Let's just put it like that, right? I'm sensitive when it comes to certain things. My family, my friends, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. My money, my work, sensitive, right? So we're gonna get our bed of lettuce ready, right? This is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna get our bed of lettuce. We're gonna get that nice and filled up. Our oil is way too hot. I was talking with y'all, I was bullshitting with y'all, so my oil was way too hot at the moment, so that's why I took it off the stove. I took it off the eye, because I don't want to burn the empanadas and then give him a terrible experience about the olives. Not only will his empanada be burnt, but the olives will be nasty. All right, so I think our oil is ready to go. Let's see. Make sure you got them tongs, man. Make sure you got them tongs. All right, B, you ready? All right, let's do it. So you're just gonna give them a light fry, B, light fry. Right? We just wanna add some color to it and get that fluff I was telling you about, right? This is basically cooking the dough and adding color to it. I was gonna give him 2, but we're gonna give him 1 to try it. Then if he likes it, then we'll, so on and so forth. Cut up. That's all good. So, like I said, we want to have it like that, nice color. Then we're gonna get a wrench right on top. All right, B, you know what time it is? Live reaction. Here you go, sir. Do your thing. Let the people know what we're working with. You can eat it with a fork, you can eat it with your hands, however you want. It's all good. We're just looking for the live reaction. Okay. So make sure you grab some lettuce with it too. It's super hot though, be careful please. So cut it with the fork. Cut it with the fork. Yeah, there you go. You see what I'm saying? It's hot.
Super hot?
Super hot. Mouth burning hot. Tell the people, how you feeling about it? Honest reaction.
I like it.
So,
empanada.
uh-huh.
I don't really taste the olives though.
Maybe because,
like it definitely probably salted it a little bit, but
right, you don't taste the olives. So maybe we should have added a little more to it. But all in all, second bite, let's see what he really thinks. What you think all in all?
I'm getting down with it.
Yeah, you fucks with it? Delicious?
Yeah,
Would you pay for that?
I pay for it. All day.
What's my saying? Why spend all that money at the restaurant when you can make it to the house? Hey, that's what we're doing. We're having fun doing it. See the live reaction. We're gonna try to have a live reaction every taping. Every taping we're gonna have a live reaction. As you can see, he's smashing it. You know what I mean? We probably could have added a little season to the lettuce, I think. So maybe I'll do that next time. Add a little season to the lettuce, but you see the live reaction. Delicious thing, very simple, very quick. This is one of the quicker videos. But like I was saying, your dreams, man. Don't let nobody tell you what you cannot do, man. Right? I've seen a lot of times people say, oh, you can't do that. They're saying you can't do that because they haven't done it or they are scared to follow their dreams, right? So that being said, follow your dreams no matter how old you are, how young you are, follow your dreams. I never thought I'd be cooking again because I hated it. I hated cooking for restaurants, but look at me now. I love cooking now. I enjoy cooking more now with you guys. And I hope to have more videos with you guys. Like I want to say again, I appreciate you guys. Like I don't take that for granted. I appreciate you guys. Even if nobody subscribes, I still appreciate you watching. You know what I mean? Peace and love. That's what we need to spread. You know what I mean? Make a friend, reach one, teach one, all of that good stuff. Keep your heart whole, pure as you can be. And man, I love you guys, man. Peace and love. We out.